Episode 12. I held my nose that had broken on impact, and I bled. My wolf growled in warning, and I glanced at her. Emily's biggest flaw in her fighting style is that she always shows what kind of attack she is going to use. So I don't raise my head as she tries a roundhouse kick, and when I see her foot coming for my face, I take it with my hands and pull with all my strength. Emily fell down hard with a loud thud, and she gasped, but I wasn't done as I twisted her foot and effectively broke her leg. Emily screamed, and I released her. She was sobbing and crying, but I knew that her wolf would heal her in a few minutes, and the tears were of anger, not of pain or sadness. If you really were my friend once, then why are you forcing me to live through a rejection? Why didn't you stand by my side? Emily screams at me. I tilt my head and look down at her in sadness. I feel so much sadness for my former friend, and I really want to tell her that, so I do in my own way. You rejected me, remember? You cast me aside the moment you learned that I didn't have a wolf. And don't blame it on your dad or the pack. This was your choice, and you didn't choose me. I answer her in a low voice, but I knew that all the Lycans present could hear me. I turn my back on her and walk a few meters to face the very same pack that I grew up in, all the people I have called friends and family, to say the very words that I have repressed for so many years. I, Nora, address all the pack members of the Silver Stream pack. I was born here and I grew up here beside you, and I made friends, but all of you turned your backs on me and shunned me because of something / couldn't control. My wolf didn't come to me on my 16th birthday, and I didn't shift on the next full moon, but I heard her voice. That's something that not even my parents know about, and when I try to tell anyone about it, you ignored me. You made me feel like I was a freak when I wasn't. I was just a late bloomer. On my 18th birthday, my wolf did come to me and showed herself, and I was super excited, and once again I was reminded that this pack has such a huge pride that you have no problem at all with shunning a member of your own pack. I am ashamed of this pack, and to think that I was once a part of this pack. I know that a lot of you wonder why I turned rogue yesterday, and I will tell you why. I was turned rogue because the pride of this pack was hurt. Miss Emily got rejected by her mate because of her bad attitude and actions, and still she blamed me. The pride of this pack is what's going to end it forever. I let out all my tears and looked directly at my former alpha. My eyes met everyone's gaze until I found Helios, and I smiled. I let him heal me, and I took a deep breath. Strangers. All the Lycans were strangers, but they still accepted me without question. They gave me strength and courage to stand up for myself. I owe them so much. I turn my back at the pack and face Emily, but as I do, I can hear people protest about everything, and some of them were even screaming in my favor. Emily growled, and I looked at her as she started to shift. The bones were breaking and shifting into their new places. The sound was gruesome, and it looked rather painful as her face broke and a snout replaced it. Her back broke and first sprouted from her skin, replacing her tanned skin with gray fur, and her eyes turned brown as her wolf presented herself. Anybody else would have attacked during Emily's shift, as that is a very vulnerable state, and I can hear my dad's voice telling me that I missed a good opportunity. What surprised me, and probably everyone else, was Emily's wolf that suddenly bowed to me. Helios? Do you know why Emily's wolf is bowing down to me? I mind-linked my mate. Ben told me that you can mind-link anyone you have ever met, but it's still surprising. Emily's wolf can sense that yours are way above, and out of respect for you, she is bowing. I can only guess, but I think that Emily will have a hard time dealing with her wolf. It's in a werewolf's nature to show submission to those of higher ranking. Helios mind-linked me back. I am not in a higher rank than her. I am a rogue, and your mate, I say confused. Nora, you are a Lycan born from 2 werewolf parents. You are special whether you like it or not. Helios closed the mind link while I stared at Emily's wolf. I nodded at her, but she didn't move, so I slowly walked to her and put my hand on her head. Her eyes met mine, and I smiled sadly at her. It's okay now, girl. I know that you don't want to hurt me, but you must also respect your human counterpart. It's our secret, yours and mine, but now I need you to fight me, please. I say, and she whines loudly. She clearly didn't want to hurt me. I back away and nod at her, so she will attack me. She hesitates, but then half-heartedly attacks me, and I just sidestep her and kicks her on the side. She growls and whines. I shake my head at her. She must be struggling with Emily. She attacks me one more time, and this time I don't move and let her bite me in the arm, and she flings me to the side. I could feel her sorrow and that she is hesitant. She really doesn't want to hurt me. It goes against her nature, but out of duty she attacks me against her will. I get up and feel for my wolf, wondering what I should do, but Emily's wolf attacks me before I get any answer. She rips into my leg, and I scream as she breaks my leg, and the pain wreaks havoc through my body. I hear Emily's voice in my head as she releases me. Thanks, Nora. When you told my wolf that she must respect me, I forced to take over, and she gave up when your blood flooded our mouths. I wanted you to know that my wolf is gone now, so now it's just you and me. I don't answer her, but instead I glare at her. She didn't deserve her beautiful wolf, and she definitely doesn't deserve to be with Ben. I must win this fight. I check my leg and notice the bone pipe sticking out of my skin. I feel like I would vomit by the sight, but I hold it down, and I try to get up. But unlike me, Emily doesn't have a shred of respect because she attacks me again. She bites down on my other arm and starts to thrash me around violently, like I am a rag doll that she is really trying to kill with all of her might. The pain is brutal and overwhelming, and the darkness is threatening to take me over when I hear them. I could hear all my friends, all the Lycans roar, telling me to get up, telling me not to give up. They give me hope, and I blink away the darkness that threatens to consume me whole. Ben is mine, you know, and soon your mate will be mine too. Emily's voice echoes in my head.
Full story is available at novelpalace.com. Click the link in the comment section to get it free.